Hello. Welcome to the Hell Zone. I'm Dan. You ready to get spooked? Or, alternatively, for me to get spooked? Because we're playing Amnesia, The Dark Descent. That's the quintessential, hey, you're streaming on Twitch, here's a scary game to go through. And as you know, I'm not easily scared. I played through all of Devotion last week without a single scare, and, I expect the same from this. Don't expect me to, just ham it up for Twitch. Just gonna be real with you. Gonna be on the level. The same amount of scare that I am in real life will be the scare that's presented to you, the viewer. Shout out to Balms for following. Very cool of you. And shout out to the watchers at home for watching. Now let's go to the game. How's that look? Looks like a game to me. Hello. Now, got some options. They have some difficulty things here. I felt they did. Well, maybe that's when you start the game. Who knows? So a little loud. Oh, well, let's go 5. You can tell me if it's not loud enough or too loud. Here it is. The way the game was designed to be played. And I think we're going to do this because the other option is hard mode. And so, usually when a developer comes in and they say, this is the way the game is designed to be played, that means you could turn it down to easy, but they don't want you to. And this time it's reverse. They're just like, hey, you can fuck this up, make it real hard. And no, normal, please. The way it was designed to be played, excuse me, the authorial intent, where it's not as hard, please. I think that would be just fine. How y'all doing? Spooky Town, October. Not for much longer. We gotta get the spooks in while they're hot. It's prime spooking time. It's also prime loading time, apparently. Well, playing this on an old PS2 as I am.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry.
Yeah.
My name is Daniel. I live in London.
My name is Daniel.
And Mayfair.
I'm so pleased I get to play as a
This is
Daniel.
crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget.
Don't forget.
I must stop him.
Must
Focus.
stop. Focus.
My name is. I am Daniel.
I am Daniel. I am Daniel. We are all Daniel on this day. Daniels of the world, unite and descend. I'm curious to find. I know next to nothing about this game. I know that it is scary, that there is a monster, and that there are 2 sequels now. The second sequel coming out tomorrow. I have seen that some of the streamers who have advanced access. No tinder boxes. Ooh, pick this up. Hell yeah. They already have access to the game and they're playing it, probably right now. But you know what? We're here with the original. We're like, hey, nothing wrong with that. Oh, opening. All right. tinderbox. I'll make sure to swipe left on that. I've never used Tinder, so I don't know if that's the correct swiping direction for those jokes. I just kind of went with the first direction that popped into my head. I want to light this tinderbox? No, there's just a bunch of cubes. Spherical cubes. Here's the blood. My character is very wobbly. Damn. Want to break the window. Come with me, friend. Hello, door. A dress shirt. I'm teasing. I know that this will get actually scary at some point. A broom. Another tinderbox. Oh. I'm Daniel. I must clean up all this blood. All this pink blood. Must sweep it up. Let's go in the spooky room. Come with me, Nathaniel. I am Daniel. You are Nathaniel. Warm thy plates by the fire. Get right up there. Tender. How about a drink? You've earned it. Drink up. I said drink up. Ungrateful, Nathaniel. You offer a man a drink, and this is how he treats you. You're always like this. Ah! Okay. I'm sorry. I can't stay mad at you, Nathaniel. Come on. All right. Let's go. Come along. More blood. You have a friend. Kiss. Kiss. Pop you on here and see how you like a new body. You don't like a new body. Well, we'll leave this pretender behind, Nathaniel. I have to enjoy the levity before it disappears completely. Whoa. Depth of field has gotten all wacky. No! Nathaniel! Oh, almost lost you. Not quite sure what's going on. All I know is that if anyone takes Nathaniel from me, I will be very cross indeed. I've just met him, but if anything happens to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. That's how the meme goes. In case you were wondering. Tidy up in here. Oh, another Nathaniel. Oh, a heartbeat. Maybe it's because Nathaniel thinks I'm cheating on him. I would never do that to you. Baby. Baby. Come on. You know me. Another dress shirt. Not an efficient use of space. I would put more than one in there. Ooh. This is like the Haunted Mansion when like the paintings all extend. Turn on the lights. Okay. I did it. Got a sick Jesus. Man, I watched a faith-based movie that was really bad. That was about going back in time to to prevent people from killing Jesus. And it was incredibly unfortunate and kind of racist. And I don't recommend watching it. But damn, it was terrible. Is this another Jesus? I don't think so. I don't see him. How about this? You got a Jesus in here? I mean, back in these days, all these paintings were somehow Jesus related. Like, that's probably Jesus's like nephew, Tom. I'm something of an art historian, so. Oh no. Nathaniel. Turkish delights. Just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Turkish delights are quite good. But watch out. They might be poisoned. There's a Poirot novel where there's poisoned Turkish delights. Is it Poirot? It's Agatha Christie. I don't know. Torn apart. I am torn apart without my Nathaniel. Shit. Witnessing unsettling events can reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles. Oh, tinderbox, right? Here we go. I like that they just decide for me what's an unsettling event. I mean, they're probably right. Oh no. Well, squirmies. Were there 2 books here? It's hard to... Don't think I can get 2 of them. But this will act as a projectile. If I see anyone breaking the law, I can throw the book at them. Ha. So I guess I want to go here. Ah! I'm frightened. I need to complete a puzzle. Quick. Turn on the lamp with F. F in the chat for the lamp. Alright, I should probably have the lamp on since they are telling me about it. Oh! Oh! Can't open it. It's hard to know when it's like dark enough to be what the game considers dark. New puzzle answered. Tinderbox. So, okay, let me... Just a bunch of books. Oh, it's open. Oh, I thought it was locked. I don't know why I thought that. Oh, earthquake. Ha! I live in California, game. Can't scare me with earthquakes. It's just a everyday thing. Chest. A chest. Open. Damn you. I wanted loot. Loot. Come on. I need to find some premium currency somewhere. Ooh, carpet. I know, I'll put the carpet in the fire. It's one of those fire-resistant carpets. And I can turn this into a torch. Come on. Nope. I can't. Okay. What is this?
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel.
I won't.
I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right.
Okay.
God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you.
You know it does.
If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him.
Whoa.
His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong.
Well, okay.
He
If you're
will
going to
be
compliment
no
me
match
like
for
that.
you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back.
Okay.
You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel.
You're also Daniel.
Descend
though.
into the
Or are
darkness
you?
where Alexander
Oh,
waits
and Neil.
and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Oh, I get it. Descend into the darkness. The Dark Descent. It's the name of the game. Nope. I wanted this. Picked up oil. There's a shadow. Gotta watch out for that. Is this where I'm going? Is there... Gotta double back. I assume the shadow is that, like, gross monster that I saw when Googling an image of Amnesia. I don't want to just go all the way back. I want to go into the darkness. I want to darkly descend. That was just me doing that. Potions. Lots and lots of potions. I solved a puzzle. See that? I got a refresh. A nice, refreshing mind cleanse from solving that puzzle of pulling the lever. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with the neglect of family. Got family in Canterbury, I guess. Okay. Well, then we're probably done with the tutorial, I would assume. No, not the rose
Alexander,
petals.
is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
The Stone of Brennenburg. So we must collect the Stone of Brennenburg in order to vanquish the Alexander demon. Well, won't go there. It won't budge. I am Daniel. Don't forget that I am Daniel. Ooh, the tabularium. Might make a quick trip to the tabularium. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. Right, because, in a post-Brexit world, they're all alone. Cut off from the greater trade in the continent. I see. This is the metaphor for the duality of man. Poignant. Okay. Now we're here. Don't know if this is the right way to go. Librari. Welcome to the Librari. That's what I call the library. Nothing.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
The British Museum. Very, fun. It's like he's reading a children's book, which is funny, given that this is not a children's book. It is not for children at all. This is... oh, the cataloghi. Is this Italian? My instinct is just to put an Italian accent on things, because I am Italian. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. I am an indentured servant. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerrick, House of Grinch. Aha! Thing was getting all woobly. Nope. 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 There was some button to open up your inventory. Nope. Oh well. I was gonna look up to see if I could tell what my sanity was. The studium. If you can't beat them, studium. I'll just close the door. Like, it doesn't seem particularly dark here. Just lots of questions. Like, why have so many shirts and no pants?
"17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and the broken steps.
Stop it with all the language.
The crudely
no
carved
cussing in
passage
here.
confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were
puzzle
lined
game?
with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
Ah!
I was trapped.
Spooky. Trapped. Trapped like a rat. Can I light this fire? Oh, I could. Doesn't seem particularly dark in here, though. Libri Veteris. I'm very lost in here. I don't know where I am. It does seem dark in here, though. How about a candela? Uh-huh. Where's the piano? Is it in here? Got a tinder. Got a oil. Storia Loca. Well. What? Nice painting. Maybe this way. Living la historia loca. Living la historia loca. Can I light this? This guy? There we go. Whoops. This one. That's what I wanted. Got a lot of oil. The treasure map. Three treasure maps. 4 treasure maps. A treasure chest. Is there a ghost playing a lovely piano rendition?
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay. Is this where I am? Whoops, spilled ink all over that. There's no way I'll be able to read it now. So if I do this, could I also pick it up? No, just wasted that. They weren't kidding. Really is coming apart. Read. Central Prussia. Kingdom of Prussia. Okay. Now we can get around Prussia. Oh, the note, it hurts.
17th of May,
I die?
1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going quite
waiting
fast.
for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Mystical.
I reached out,
Touch the
closing it in
orb.
my hands.
Touch the orb.
The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
If I came across a weird alien orb. Alright, I'll light it. You better believe I'd touch that thing. Oh, nasty juice bug. Oh, okay, so we're stuck here. I see. Maybe the map of Prussia can help us escape. Fragile, but not breakable by hand. So that means it's breakable some other way. Breakable by map. Breakable by boulder. I better get some sanity for solving this puzzle. Boom. Fucked up. I had to jump this whole time.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Right.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Too true. Ha! I solved your puzzle. Local folklore. Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the eastern Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. That's where we are. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them will have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They were called gatherers, and as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside the damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight, as he played Fortnite and looking for remnants of the kingdom's past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice. Every single one of them, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods? And what happened to him? Okay, one more. The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt. And like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. 'Twas rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. What a great local folklore. Thank you. I appreciated all that lore. Oops, sorry, I broke another one. That will certainly recall all of it as it relates to the story as a whole. Okay. I'm assuming there is something to do in this area. Ah, yes. It won't open, it's locked. Then I must needs find a key. Unlock yourself, I say. Damn you. I couldn't possibly have to go back there, right? It was closed off. This must be one of these puzzles I've heard about. Well, guess we're going back. Nothing here. No keys. Here's a piano. Maybe it was the one that was being played. Hey, seems like you're having a difficult time. Maybe I can help you. Well, it's gotta be in here somewhere. Keys. Where are the goddamn keys? Oh. Must be a way in. Push. It's like one of those things where you gotta pull book off, and then it'll just move on its own. I will throw every book off this shelf. Oh. It's gotta be it. Sick beat. Yeah. Oh, it was like you have to do it all in time, right? Nope, not that one. It's like the sound of like someone like gasping, where they're like, "Oh, you solved it." Wine cellar. Why are they playing horror movie music? There was nothing particularly frightening about picking up that wine cellar key. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. That's kind of messed up. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. And either the king's men will leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Because they'll be drunk, and they'll just have a great time. And they'll say, hey, forget about this whole killing your men business. Let's just party it up, dudes. I got the key and it just opened on its own. Spooky! Okay. Now we got... Thump, thump. We've got a left. We've got a forward. This way is lit up, so maybe that way. Living la historia loca. Is that... That's the monster. So I should not go that way. Or it could be coming around that way. So I should go this way. But isn't this the way that I went before? Why, yes it is, in fact. Well, I don't see Mr. Monster. Whoa. We went to Catalogi already. Went to a library. Do we want to go back to entrance hall? Is that? Have we done everything here? I don't know the rules. The studium? No, we were here. Guess I'll just leave. Guess I'll just get the fuck out of here. The desert dunes were like waves in a sluggish sea. While the caravan moved, the land disappeared, appeared motionless. But in camp, the hills moved. Well, pardon me for trying to... Do I have to jump over this? Cella Vinaria. Ah, that's right, I got the key for that. Laboratorium Cella Vinaria. What's that sound? Use the key to open the doors. Input. Key config. What do I do to open? Inventory. Tab. Okay. Use key to open door. What do we got here? Health. All is good. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Mom spaghetti. Well, it looks like it's... Might as well fill that sucker up. Journal. I want to use. The sand gave way to his tired body as he fell from the camel's back. He felt the wind gently sweep across his face and his dry, crusted lips. He needed some lip balm. Some Burt's Bees. Not me, though. I've got water.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares?
Yeah, fuck that Baron.
Wine will last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
It's quite dark in here. Seems like not a lot of light.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God, Wilhelm, do something!
Wilhelm, scream!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Alexander, I should have known it was you, you piece of shit. God. Somebody in chains walking around. Must be Alice. Ruin the goddamn painting. You know there's an original? It's an original Fibonacci. Oh, Alexander, you piece of shit. Ah. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and my testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me. Oh, hello. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract walls was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak, and I fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. For some reason, I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... It's strange that he started writing this after the blood had started to pour from his eyes. I'd probably consider it not really, you know... What's Aqua Regia? Oh, it's a jar of Aqua Regia. No need to explain. I get it. Trust me, we've all been there. You know, you're having a little fun. Get a jar of Aqua Regia. Man, it's a recipe for a good time.
Everything's gone.
Dead. All dead. Is that another one? Follow me. Well. Got bopped by a barrel. Barrel bopping. Hey, I lit that, you motherfuckers. I'm very cross. I lit this. This is a 2 tinderbox candle. I'm so mad I could just throw this chair. Whoa, Daniel, you're Ooh, can follow the footsteps here. Whoop. Probably want to keep that on then. If I had a hammer. What are we doing here? I don't know. Buzzsaw. Hammer. Brick. Oh, I'm moving this boulder. Get the fuck out of here, boulder. Ugh. Move. Boulder. Maybe that's not what I was doing. Oh, maybe I'm just moving these things out of the way. Ah! I think I solved the puzzle. Just gotta stay here, warm up. There's that game about being like stuck in like the Canadian wilderness, and actually like instead of light, it's like heat that you have to use. Hey, I did it. I solved the puzzle. Okay, we went there, went there. Cup right. Oh no. I assume I want to collect all the juice. Barrels. I'm like Donkey Kong. I toss these barrels. Toss these barrels. Get out of here. Get out of here. Barrels. Very strong. Ah. 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 My hand appeared on something. What was it? Well, I've determined that there's no point in these barrels. Except to act as so many cheese wheels in Skyrim. I'll bust down this door. Messing this up because of the hammer? Oh, that's just a... That door just don't work.
Darkness. Closing in.
What enemy? I mean, putting that up, you wouldn't put that up unless there was an enemy nearby, right? Is that the enemy? I think I'm probably using way too many tinderboxes here. Laudanum. Oh no. Should go to hide. How do I hide? Control. I have a few cuts and bruises? From what? Things are getting funky. Still here? No, you left. This count as light? If I just move in sneaking mode, he can never see me. And I'll kill him with this rock. Whoops. Probably not good to make a lot of noise. It's probably a bad thing. Orpiment! Ah, I was looking for orpiment. You know, ordinarily I'd never leave home without a good bottle of orpiment. But what can I say? I didn't know I'd be gone this long. Alright, is that everything? Do I have to actually get in here? Oh. Apparently not. Because I already was in here. I feel like that's everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 things. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, like, that checks out to me. We seem to be losing our sanity, but honestly, never had it to begin with. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought. Or perhaps too few. Well, what the fuck is it? Make up your goddamn mind. Come on. Ooh, nasty stuff. Oh, that must be where I got the cuts and bruises from. Well, I wanted to check out the laboratorium. Is that okay? Is that okay with you? Nasty boys? After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Anne, headed for London. Ha! This SS Anne's from Pokemon, so I was making a fun reference. I think I'm out of tinderboxes. I think I've used up all of them. Is this an unsettling thing that I'm looking at? Or is it cool? I mean, looking around this place, one might say it's all unsettling. What was that? Treasure chest. Treasure chest. Real treasure chest. Yummy. Give me. Tinderbox. Well, this is probably an unsettling thing. Should look at it. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. I got them. I got them already. I hope so. If there's one missing, I'll be pissed. How's that unsettling thing? It's all gone?
There should be more coop rats.
I got some for you. Don't worry.
Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
Got you covered, boy. Cupright and aquafortis. Your boy's got the hookup. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aquafortis, and hope that it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Okay, we need calamine, orpiment, cuprite, and then the aqua. Aqua regia. Well, that's what we have, so that's what we're going to use. permit. Appropriate apparatus. Well, what's the appropriate apparatus? Perhaps a centrifuge? A mortar and pestle? A spoon? So is that all that's here? Is this... This looks like some science shit. Is this science shit? One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Yeah, you seem real cool, buddy. Yeah? Just anytime you want to... Ah, let's have another... I have a slight headache. You know, if you're going through the day and all you have is a slight headache, you're having a great day. That's my opinion on that. Like, he's down here in, like, these bowels of hell, and he's just like, I've got a slight headache, you know, it's I wish I should take some Tylenol. Just like the constant sound of someone eating potato chips. Maybe that's like to represent how you're losing your sanity. Is like just every moment behind you, potato chips are crinkling. He sat down by the Casbah. The fuck? Why does that happen to me every time I come out of the door? Okay, where to next? What is this? I don't know. I think that's where I came from. Maybe this way. Ooh, yummy. Gimme. Oh, bugs. I'd be more surprised if there weren't bugs in this place. Come on. It's like when you have an apartment in New York. You should just understand that there are going to be roaches. At least the places where I was living. Can't go there. So there was, Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Fabrica equilatoria. Well, what's the appropriate apparatus? I went into the Il Laboratorio. Can I break this shit? I have to unlock the morph ball. Well, let's check the Selvinaria again. I'm sure folks who know what to do in this spot are going to be like, oh, you idiot, it's obviously you passed it in the laboratorio. And fair. But I don't know. So, you know, it's, slowly loading in. Oh, okay. Apparatus, where are you? It was nice of them to like put all the barrels back. Quit eating those damn potato chips. Okay. A fine vintner. Oh, missed that. Telling flies. No, mama. I want to have an apparatus. Give to me an apparatus. Like, it's probably in the laboratory. I know this. But I was just there. So it felt prudent for me to look somewhere else. And now that I have, let's go check the laboratory. Il laboratorio. Keep pressing F when I want to click, because F is used in a lot of things. F in chat for pushing the wrong keys. Now I'm gonna get hit by something because they're like, oh, you came outside, time to get hit. Pushed it again, did it again. Well. So I hope I've got the loop of this right. It's like, oh, did I not go down here? Or did I? Or didn't I? No, I did. I'm familiar with this room. Apparatus. Could this be the apparatus? Aha! Okay, let's... We've got work to do here. So literally, I was looking at it before. Let's remember. Cup right. What happened? Ah. Okay. Cup right. Gotta have my orb permit. Whoa! My experiment. The green, the blue, the red, and the pink. Just hanging out here waiting. What? I'm doing an experiment. Hey, I'm experimenting here. Dun 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 dun. You got Nickelodeon gag. Okay. That's all I needed that for, I assume. Well, now I can't get back up. Sans is laughing at me. Can I? No. Seems I'm losing my mind by being in an area that's slightly darker than everywhere else. That doesn't seem like where I'm supposed to go. Ah! I can use objects to reach hard to get places. Wow. Alright, that just kind of snapped in place, so. Perf. Now I have a jar of acid. But there were two places that were blocked by Goopy Goop. So do I want to use it on the one or the other? Whoa. You got a Maleficent flesh problem. Might want to get that taken care of. I think we want to go to the Fabrica Electrotoria. Let's go to the Fabrica Equatoria. Blah. Achievement unlocked. Well, got past that in an hour and a half. I assume record time. Time to Beat says this is about an 8-hour game. Thinking we'll get through half of it today. Half next time.
It sure is dark in here.
Gotta use a tinderbox.
And there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going
Daniel.
straight and make sure not to stray.
It's like, you know, like Morpheus when he's leaving hell. Crouching. I'm sneaky. I'm a sneaky man. That monster. That monster ain't shit. He didn't even see me a little bit. Close the door here.
Is anyone there?
Yes, I'm here. What is this thing? Put it upon my bedside table. Take a greater look. I don't know what this is. Some device of some kind. Smash. I also see a thing up there. Ha-ha! Laudanum. What? Well.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse.
Oh.
An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Yes, I saw it. This Daniel saw it. This Daniel says there was a complete orb, and it glowed and we touched it. And I'll never forget that fateful day. He's blocked from the other side. Well, they said to just keep going straight, so let me just keep going straight. Oh, tinderbox. Shh.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this
Pipe
journey,
down back
even
there.
though it
Read
was
it.
intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it.
Yeah.
I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings.
Maybe you're just bad at puzzles.
Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing.
Oh.
I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith.
Hey,
I
it's me,
approached the
Bill
subject
Smith.
with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries.
Glass is a kind of liquid.
Smith eased my mind a bit,
Semi.
but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Ooh, like the aliens. My sanity is low. How do I make my sanity go up? And also, where am I supposed to be going here? This is just back, right? This can't be right. Oh no. Sand's back. Yeah, this is just entrance hall. What the F? When we're here, we went left. Oh, and this was blocked from the other side. Can I hide in here like Hitman? Why is my sanity so low? Huh? Explain me that. Light friend. Does my sanity come back? It seemed like it was. Like the screen stopped getting all shaky after a while. Or do I just have to live like this now? I gotta say, it's not pleasant. It's like you're drinking an alcoholic beverage in an MMO, and they're like, whoa, everything gets all weird. Yeah, it seems like it's still bad. Too heavy. Gotta crank it. Someone's clogging my crank. Who's clogging my crank? Ooh, treasure chests. Ah, up there. Hello? How do I wish to crank it. How might I crank it? Oh, okay. Did it right the first time. Excuse me, let me in here. Pustule. You don't want pustules. If you are a homeowner and you have pustules in your basement, call now. You may be eligible to be included in part of a class action lawsuit. Crushed to the surface, the dark Atlantic waters smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. And then he died. Well, this place seems nice. It's not. It's bad. Is it filling with water? Or is it just... Oh, okay. Ah. Keep out of the water. It's a good tip. Got invisible monsters now. Okay. What? Ha ha ha. Splash. Hi. So I'm cool to turn this on. It's like a... I missed. Sorry. This guy's kind of dumb. It's just like a shark. Rawr, 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 rawr. Alright, now do I want to go that way? I don't want to go that way. Music is freaking out a little bit. Apologize. Let me see if I can see what that's all about. Not entirely sure. How's that? Any better? Where's the friend? Aha! I'm very bad at first-person platforming. But part of that's because first-person platforming itself is bad. So can you be bad at something that is... Whoa! Can you get this for me? Oh, look at that. It's making sound. You better open it. I've heard of people mentioning a water type level in this game being particularly spooky. Perhaps it is this one. Hey, I wasn't touching the water. How did you know I was over here? You fuck. Yeah, that's right. I called you a fuck. Whoa. Oh, delicious. Laudanum. Perhaps I can use this as some sort of distraction. But to what end? Like, where am I going here? Oh, dropped it. I wanted to throw it, but I dropped it. I don't know. Maybe I have to go over here. Oh. Grab the book. Hey, I'm over here. Oh no, missed. Hey, I'm over here. Whoop! Whoopsie daisy. Whoop, sorry. I think I jumped on your head by accident. Probably are not a fan of that. How do I open this heavy gate? Okay. Will you tell me? There must be an opening mechanism. Yeah, but I don't fucking see one, man. Bloop. Opening mechanism. Opening mechanism. Sorry. I'm sorry. I just keep falling in the goddamn water. Maybe. Ah, seems to be in here. Open. It's making like panther sounds. Whoops, see this. It is tense when you fall in the water. I feel like I've got to not be here. Gotta be in a different place. Wound is bleeding quite badly. I was like right there. He didn't hit me? Just pretending, man. He gave me that one for free. Are you kidding me? It's time. I'm trying to have a nice time here, playing video games with my friend, the water monster. And that is being increasingly hard because of this timing whatever. Cool. Whoop. Okay. Alright, you calm down, because we're gonna have to make a run for it, my fellow. Here, here, and now we fell down, and now we're going over here, and now we're jumping back, up, now we're going this way, and now we're jumping, and we're up, we're in, and we're good. Now I have this torso, and I will say, go over there. Okay, that's kind of bullshit. You should understand. Yeah, okay. He does go. Okay, so he'll like spend a little while eating the thing. Over there, go and get it. Opening it up, opening it up. Wow. And I think I'm good. I'm very much bad. Let me just load another one of these. Okay. Oh yeah, perfect. Exactly the way it was intended to be solved. Well, don't have any more of that. Now everything's just going to be Halloween red. We can make it onto there. Yeah, at least before getting munched. Well, I hit the... It's locked with a simple lock. Well, as long as it's a simple lock. It means we need a key. And I use the keys to open doors. Could be over here. I don't see it. What is that? Over here. hollow needle. Maybe I can use the hollow needle as a lockpick. So I'm gonna... as easy as pie. I have puzzled, and I have succeeded. Well, it seems we're still in the water zone. I'm up on this thing. I'm good, right? Still have the hollow surgical needle. Clearly I want to go on there. Hey, you can't hit me while I'm on that. I'm on the thing. It's against the fucking rules. I died. Block the path run. Block the path run. Close the door behind it. Clever. Am I same place? No, this is different. Excuse me, pardon me. Just closing the door. Hey, no problem. Hey, we get through that pretty easy. What horrors could await us now? No horrors. Done with the horrors. So how are we looking now? All is good. Crystal clear. I guess it refreshes me after that. Oh, want to go this way? Want to look at a sick eagle? Yeah. Yeah, I did want to look at a sick eagle. Thank you. Blah, I'm a baby. Who the fuck makes this statue? Someone cool. Let's not... You know, I'm not going to pretend I wouldn't make a rad statue with like a baby vomiting water that is also like a centipede. I would say, I'll have one of those, please. Thank you. In my mansion. So we can go up. There's the Mario World boss door. We can go this way. And this way is... I don't know. Storage. Herbert's trunk was wrapped in rope. The lock had been broken by thieves, he assumed. He wondered if anything had been left considering all the hands that had passed. I want to open it and check. You don't have to wonder if you look. Here I am again on my own. Treasure chest. Not a real one. Tendario boxiosum. Instrumenta. Here we have the instrumental room. You can play on the clarinet. Okay. Ah, thank you. Thank you a large amount. Oil, tinder, laudanum. It's a lot of shit. A good amount of shit. And a hammer. Ah, the brick room. She's a brick. Banana room. Banana. Alexander, I have prepared the explosives you need for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I've arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you're ready to go. I wonder if that's what I need to do, or if they were just chatting. You know, that would be entertaining too. If they were just having a conversation that's not really pertinent to my situation. There's a lot of bricks. I don't know, in a house. Oh no, now you're out of liquids. And now you're not. Light it up. Drill part. Sick ass blades. I'm gonna shoot these with my gravity gun and kill that monster zombie. Wrench. Good for wrenching. I don't think this is anything. Ah. Drill part. Some items can be combined. Drill part, drill part. Need another drill part. I'm gonna get a drill, and then I'm gonna be able to drill shit. drill my way right out of here. Because, to be honest, I don't know if I'm fully on board with the kill Alexander plan. You know? He doesn't seem to be hurting anybody. Except for all the people he's hurt. But, like, aside from that, you know? Partes machinate.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home.
I don't believe you. Whoa, sorry.
No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Won't budge. Machine parts. That goes back. Oh, maybe this way. Any lights in this room? Oh no! Drill part. Okay, that's probably the guy, right? Yeah, that's the guy. You can just see me, can't you? I'm not here. Can't see you. I don't think this is working. I think he's gone. Is he gone? He's probably gone by now. Yeah, I don't think he's here anymore. I think he left. Definitely gone. I'll just turn around and, no, he's still here. Okay. I'll just continue hiding. Okay. I'm just quiet and crouching. Can't see me. Now he is, oh, he's still here. Okay. Well, I better find a different hiding spot. Oh no. Oh, hey, tinderbox. I mean, I get it. Seem to be doing relatively okay. Let me put this drill together. Seems like a good place to do that. Small carpenter's drill. I'm going to drill him. Well, he broke the door. Okay, now I'm just going to drill this. And that'll be... Okay. That won't work at all. Oh, okay, you can see it. Alright, I'm just going to run away from it. Goodbye. Maybe getting the drill is all I needed. Ow. Like, I don't know if there's something to use the drill on. I know they talked about mixing together some things, but I don't have those things. Yes, this music is very frightening. Okay. Oh, Halloween candles now. Walking up, yeah. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we are going to head to the guest room. Well, I thought, okay, maybe I have to go back there. But, you know, we'll look around. We're going to look around. That's what I've decided. And we're going to do so after a short break. See you. Ta-ta. See you soon. Don't get too scared in the meantime. Bye-bye.